Hi everyone, I am back with another episode on YouTube. If this is the first time you're watching the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're a subscriber or have seen my channel before, I thank you again for watching my channel. If you don't follow me on social media, please do so. All my social media are on the side of the screen. Today's inspiration comes from South America, which is South American, Mexican fiesta. It's very colorful and amazing. And what I've done is I've gotten some potteries from Mexico itself, and then I have a table runner and some peppers, cacti. I've taken some canisters that are authentic Mexican brands, and I've gutted out all the sauces, the enchilada sauces or jalapeno sauces, and I'm going to use them as containers. And of course, a tequila bottle is just for accessories. We're not going to do anything with it because I love to drink tequila, if you know that. If you don't know, you just found out. And then I have all these bold colored flowers. You've got your reds, the yellows, the greens, and the oranges. I have another little surprise for you. Well, two more surprises. There ain't a party without a sombrero hat. And then, you guys are gonna find this pretty amazingly nice. I found a little taco truck prop that I'm gonna use to make a floral arrangement. And I'm gonna do it inside this basket. So I'm just gonna like shove this in on the side, glue it, and then you're gonna see all the flowers coming out of the side from it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. And I think I'm going to start with my cans. So I'm going to divide this into 3. And of course my floral foam is already soaked, guys. So if you make a comment, hey, we don't see how you did it, or whatever, I'm telling you, I'm not showing you how to do it. These videos are, from medium to advanced. It's just to give you inspirations. I don't get really technical and I don't get really formal with names. There are varieties of flowers that sometimes I use and I don't even know. And sometimes even the growers or the sellers don't even know the names of it. During bringing the flowers in, some of these tulips broke. So, I hate throwing things away. So I'm gonna start with these tulips that were broken. There's not that many. And look, when they're opened up, they look like those paper flowers, those Mexican paper flowers. See? These videos are purely to inspire. More in-depth, correct educational stuff is, I'm gonna make videos in the future, which are gonna be lengthier videos that you can actually tune in to watch, and maybe it will be on YouTube, maybe it won't, I'm not quite sure yet how we're gonna release them. So I think this is it for that. I'm going to take my Kermit mums and I'm going to cut them and then group them. Cute. Isn't that like pure genius to like take the canisters and use the sauce canisters as a container? Can't get any more creative than that. I think that's good for this one. I can always go in and fluff it if I need to. Oh, this is broken as well. And this needs 1 yellow, because it's lacking yellow in here. I had done a party for a socialite one time, and they happened to be in, the family lives in Chicago. It's a very affluent and very globe-trotting family in America, and they did a party up in Ojai Valley, and they had 4 nights of parties, and one of the night was Mexican party. And we were trying to come up with really clever ideas of how to use containers and accessories. And I was like, you know what, I've got this. Like, I'm not even gonna tell the client what we're gonna do, which is very rare. So it's very rare that I don't show the client. No, actually, it's very common that I don't show the client what they're getting before the event. But I said I've got this party. I was working with the party planner in creating the environment and the space. And literally what I did with these, I did the same concept. I took different sizes and different sauces or whatever they were, very authentic labels, Mexican, product. And I gutted them all out. I think we must have done hundreds of these containers because we did multiples of them, and I think they had like 15 to 20 tables. So I imagine there was like 5 of this on each table setting. And what I did that the client thought it was pure genius, and I'm going to do it in here as well, but I'm not going to give it away just yet. And you're going to see what I'm going to do with that, because I get super excited with all the crazy creativity. What I'm going to do is take these bell peppers, not bell peppers, they're chili peppers or bell peppers, or and I'm just going to tuck them in. So look how cute these came out. Like, I am in love, 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 love the colors. I'm gonna push this aside. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have the team prepare this container with foam. That way I could save some time. And I'm gonna start the taco arrangement. And I don't have water. I have a little bit of water left. So this is already pre-soaked. I'm just adding a little bit of water because this was done previously, and so it's a little dry. As you can see that the foam's, because it's pre-soaked, I'm just re-wetting it. I think it's a birdhouse, but it's a taco birdhouse, so it's really cute that you don't really know what it is, so we're just leaving it as it doesn't look like you don't know it's a birdhouse until I mentioned it, but I'm using it as a prop. And again, I'm going to take my flowers. I'm not going to do red roses in here. I'm just going to do the orange roses. And I love that it has that green in there in the center, so it picks up on the dianthus and the Kermit mum. And look at all the colors in there. I mean, it works. Look how amazing this looks. Cute, right? And then now, let me make sure that I get my container. My container's back all prepped up. It's already filled with floral foam. I didn't need to line this because it's already a ceramic pot. If you ever want to make sure that it's not going to leak, you can always do a plastic liner. So let's finish this off really quickly, and so I can style it and make this an amazing arrangement. So I'm going to start with my dianthus, which is almost like my hydrangea. So I've lined the parameter with dianthus and Kermit mums, and not on purpose, really. I'm going to go back and I'm going to break this green a little bit with this yellow and orange, because it became too... The tulips are so heavy because they're double tulips that they're breaking off the stems. I mean, already the pottery itself is a work of art, so I don't have to do much to it. So looking for accessories and containers and props and all that good stuff, those are things that are crucial, right? Because the color is really important too. I could have used blue in my arrangements because, you know, Mexico and fiesta, whatever you want to call it, it's very, very colorful. So using all sorts of colors wouldn't even have mattered. But I chose 4 colors to work with in this arrangement. I mean, these roses, these orange roses, are just impeccable. These tulips, these double tulips, look, when they open up, they look like a variation of a peony. And so I love using these. And then the tulips are the only flowers really, if you haven't seen any of my other videos and that information has not reached out to you, it's the only flower after it's cut, it grows again. And it grows towards the light. So tomorrow, what would happen is these tulips will be about 1/2 inch of 1/4 inch lengthwise grown. So you might want to always cut it a little shorter if you want it to balance off to the same level as the rest of it, of the flowers. Now I think I've got it completely the way I want it. And look how gorgeous it is. I'm gonna clean up the table, I'm gonna style the whole thing, and then we're gonna come back and see how this looks, okay? So hold on, stay tuned. So I'm back, I've styled this for you, and look, just the colors, the textures, the patterns, the smell of this lime that's coming out of my fingers because I just cut the limes. That whole essence of texture and smell and taste, this feels like, right? You've got your bottle of tequila. It's the quintessential drink for a nice fiesta party. We've got the taco trucks for the burritos and the tacos, and then we've got the sauces in these beautiful, the canisters that are filled with flowers, and then we have a Mexican pottery that's filled with beautiful blossoms. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I created this great Mexican fiesta inspiration. You can use it for a lot of different things, or even if you're having tacos on Tuesdays with your friends and you want to do something a little bit more special, this is the way to go. Again, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. You can follow me on all social media, and I thank you for tuning in again. And I appreciate you guys. I'm blessed, and peace out.
Thank you.